My husband was murdered, standing on the corner, talking to me on the phone at his place of employment.
It's emotional to recall for Tina Forrester.
At the time this happened, he asked me on a date.
The December day when her husband, Jim Forrester, was killed.
I heard him say, "Get away from me, man." I heard desperation in his voice.
Turning her pain into purpose, participating in rallies and vigils.
I wanted attention on my husband's case, but ultimately, I wanted to make that an opportunity to speak for people that have never even been given attention.
For Tina Forrester is one of the most difficult times in her life, especially when she learned the person facing murder charges was acquitted.
The very hardest thing to do was to tell her that he was gone. But to tell her that no one would even answer for it was even harder.
It was 2018, and Forrester says that's when Ivan Bates, who was running for state's attorney's office against Marilyn Mosby, reached out to her for a meeting.
I agreed to meet with him. Quite honestly, I wanted to talk to anybody that would listen. He didn't ask me what he could do for any of us. He wanted to know what I could do for him.
She says he asked her for her endorsement in the primary race, leaving her feeling exploited by a politician.
It wasn't shocking, it was insulting.
Bates says he reached out to her after seeing her story in the news, now seeking to unseat Mosby again. Bates refuting Forrester's story about seeking her support, telling Fox 45 News in a statement, quote, "I did not ask for a political endorsement, especially in such a tragic scenario. I hope that Ms. Forrester is doing well, and I will continue to fight to restore faith in our criminal justice system."
I'm 1 month into being a new widow, and you ask me to have a meeting with you to ask me what I can do for you.
Forrester's frustrations stretch beyond politicians who she says seek out support from people.
Marilyn Mosby's office failed me badly.
How so?
Their incompetence. Ivan Bates insulted me after I had been failed. Well, at that point, it was during failure. That says something about his character to me.
And now Marilyn Mosby could be eyeing another run. While she hasn't filed for re-election yet, Forrester says she's not thrilled with Baltimore's options.
I've spoken to people and someone said to me, "Well, Ivan and Mosby's running, you know?" And I said, "Well, unfortunately, that's like being asked if you want to get strangled or drowned. This is the options that we have."
Living in West Virginia, coming back to Baltimore is difficult for her.
Coming back into this city, I feel so devastated for everyone here.
But she says reliving her own pain is worth it.
I wish that I could just leave this behind. I really do. I can't in good conscience. I want people to be aware of what their choices are.
If people will listen to her story, especially during election season. I reached out to City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby's office to try and learn more about the program they offer for victim services, but I didn't get a response. In Baltimore, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.